anti-week. Like we play the Bears, they said, huh? Preseason game, sim strategy. We're on Monday night.
Tonight, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Very, very strong, well over 100 yards.
He should get the ball early and often here, too. I mean, when you're riding the performance of last week into this game, his confidence level has to be off the charts. Go ahead and keep feeding him.
Flush to his right.
Lee, it wouldn't throw.
Caught by Smith-Schuster. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Oh, that's a very good run there by Najee Harris, who can take it inside. He can get to the perimeter. He can do it all with his build and his speed. This is a guy coming out of Alabama who did everything for the Crimson Tide. That's why Pittsburgh took him in the first round. Last in the league in rushing as a team last year were the Steelers. They're expecting Harris to kickstart their running game.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Washington. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Crap.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack.
That dude didn't even
record
try to
his
block.
5th sack of the season.
You see Khalil Mack and offensive coordinators get very, very nervous, and there's another example of exactly why. 9 sacks in 2020. He's been named to 6 consecutive Pro Bowls and been an All-Pro in 2 of the previous 3 seasons in Chicago.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play that time through the air. 61 yards. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On the give, this is Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with touchdown number 12 on the... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. It's going to be taken down here.
You saw that?
Back at the 32.
My dude just kept cocking to throw it and wouldn't throw the ball.
Appears to be an injured Bear on
What's
the field.
going on?
We'll check on his status when we get back.
Look, 1, 2, 3. Why wouldn't he throw the ball? Well, I did something wrong. Ugh.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels. Got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy? And what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. That is caught inside the 5. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
They're going to look to throw. He's got Claypool for a Steeler touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to... They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A big play there just before halftime. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. On the draw, it's Harris. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. 59 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. Open man completes it to Claypool. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before
Thought I had to throw that early.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the move to his left. He finds his target, Ebron. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron. His 4th touchdown on the year. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And he's going to get 7
like
out of this before being taken down at the
last couple
27.
games,
First play of the drive. Let's give
I've been
credit
getting
all
some
around.
points.
Excellent blocking.
Got him up to
But the guy
87,
carrying the ball, he
88
was the
rating
finisher.
now, so
A
it's
really
starting to
nice
help
run.
better now. Getting more accurate.
Again, it's Harris on second down. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Harris. And some room to roam now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Oh, good move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. 158 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Second down at 4. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his left. That's caught. It's James Washington. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
They'll run on 1st down. Harris. It was Isaiah Johnson there to make the stop.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in.
Seems like that's going up with this. Must be. Oh. Some of this stuff must affect that too. Huh. Anything open up? Yep. What's this? Perfect accuracy on pressure. Increased throw power on bullet precision passes. Immune to throw penalties caused by pressure. Passes with this have increased throw power on bullet precision. When playing at home, players with this ability can easily enter the zone. Players with this have increased throw power on bullet precision passes. I like that. When playing from behind, can easily enter zone. Improve the catch rating for all running backs. Oh, that's good enough for now. At least it was open. Alright. I locked a couple more. Teammate. I hit triple digits that last week. Either the type that set elite running backs apart from everyone else. But people won't call me a game changer until I prove I can do it again. Make something happen. Get Najee Harris 4 touchdowns or 200 yards rushing and receiving. Oh, it's all about you, huh? For rushing, that's a lot of rushing touchdowns and 200 yards. Really, dude?
day.
We know.
First carry for Najee Harris. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Rolling to his right. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
On first down, Harris. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run with Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
What did that have to do with their coverage? The dude just stepped out of bounds. Come on, commentators, get it right.
Try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris. Starts the drive on the ground. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30.
But one one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They run with Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A give to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Shoves him aside near the 35. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So we've hit halftime all even. And okay, so much. First down, Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. This is Harris. 145 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now, and this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run on 1st down. Harris able to slither by. Still fighting for
my Lord.
20. And into the end zone.
That boy wanted that 200 this week, didn't he?
Najee Harris, 49 yards. And the Steelers are going to...
Did he get it? Can I pass now? Let's see.
On 1st down, it's Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll roll him out right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Steps away to his left. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris. They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the first down yardage there.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. He'll look to throw. Throw that side complete to Smith-Schuster. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get your reset.
Either way,
They've got a first and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On first down, Harris dances by him and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. This is Harris. And a good display of footwork will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek,
Everything to
we'll
stop
take
the
a break.
clock.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Harris, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris. They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run. Here's Harris. He juked him. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without me.
That's a long way to 4,500. Boy, why did I put 4,500? Now he's a superstar X Factor. That's what I'm talking about. I helped him out. See that? Every team, everybody's, I'm the greatest. What is wrong with these people?
tonight.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, spring's coming. My allergy. Oh, single coverage on Schuster. Oh, let's see if he can do his thing.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
He's good one-on-one.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
That safety was out of position.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls
Thank you. I saw him
incomplete.
grab his arm.
Well, let's see who this is on.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Back to throw now on first down.
This is Chase Claypool on the
Had to wait a bit for that one.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So, Charles, take nothing away from this young man under center, because I know people think he's got a very bright future in this league, but I have to figure the defensive coordinators love the thought of squaring off against a rookie quarterback.
And especially if they have guys they can put together a game plan with that's going to confuse, disguise a lot of coverage, make this kid think a little bit. Because in college, he's seen a lot of things. Let's not get it wrong here.
Oh, I dropped, really?
NFL, you can do so
The height?
much more
That was bad.
because of the athletes you have, because of their football IQ. And don't forget, you're going to throw a couple extra rushers at him as well. See if he can handle the pressure.
Yeah, I'll let you run the whole game. Last week, be happy.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got the first down inside the 10.
Oh,
and
man.
did he get in? No,
No,
down
I'm not
at
the
the
fastest.
1-yard line.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
His 19th touchdown. They'll look to throw now on first down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now the offense going to use the
was
first of their
dumb.
timeouts.
I looked and saw the time.
As we step aside
We're only in the
here
first
this
quarter.
first quarter.
Well, great job.
So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Right side, Claypool's got it.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. On the give, this is Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown number 20.
Keep letting him get all the touchdowns.
Handoff to Harris to begin the drive.
Ran right into your own dude? Really?
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And he'll take this.
Let me guess, they're going to bring it back.
Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even know
for them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
On the ground, it's Harris. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run with Harris. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one, as we send you to our EA and abbreviated half. They go play action here on first down. completion here to Claypool. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Sure, calling that a lot. Am I throwing the ball right when they hit me?
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Harris. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll go down at the 28.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side with Harris. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll set up a throw out to his left. Ebron caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in.
I thought he looked down. What?
Steelers.
Najee Harris.
Take it.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And Murray's still down. Maybe shaking up that go-around. Let's hope he's all right.
More from L.A. in a moment.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Harris. Room to run past midfield.
Oh,
he's got a little daylight. And down to the 16-yard line.
He really just stepped
A
inside
big
the
play
side.
that time for Pittsburgh.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Harris going to get it again on second down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 144 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They hand this off to Harris. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's
today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught.
Wow.
And into the end zone.
So that
Touchdown,
safety one-on-one, boy. He does
Juju.
good.
Looking to throw.
Oh, I'm lucky. I had to hurry up on that one.
Down and incomplete.
These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-zip.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding the
Give me the
football.
ball.
And guess what? I'd throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Harris. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after him. Put the pressure on him.
Dancing to his left.
Oh, come on.
This
You
is caught.
stopped. You're supposed to run all the way across. Oh.
So that one will be accepted. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Again to the fullback. This is Ron. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Claypool with another catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris. To throw now in his own end zone. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Wow.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 90. Harris starts the drive on the ground. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll look to throw here. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. A big play there just before halftime. They'll start on the ground with Harris.
Harris will quit running backwards.
The 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He runs side to
In the
side.
first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Again, it's Harris on second down. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On third down, here's Harris. Shifts by him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 53 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They only needed a couple, but the blocking was good. And, of course, you can't tamp him down when he gets past that line of scrimmage.
No, and guess what? Not only were they physical at the point of attack, they executed so well. That's what you have to do in short yardage situations. Everyone has to be in the right spot, taking on a defender to give him the chance that they did, and he took full advantage of it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his third touch. On first down, it's Harris. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And shutting him off, now open field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
They'll run on first down. Harris. A beautiful spin and room to run. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris.
Just trying to run out the clock. Not too. Oh.
On first down, it's Harris. And some strong running. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Harris going to get it again on second down. Nifty move. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
190 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Get off the field. 57's the mic. Mark 57. Dan.
This is Harris. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Second and 4.
A give to Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being
in the zone. My dude's starting to get a decent rate and getting them stats up now. Still a lot bit to go though. Almost 2,400. Ooh, that's a ways from 4,500 that I put.
today.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Escaping the pressure right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Forced out to his left. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're backed up this deep, sometimes defenses sacrifice coverage for pass rush because they know you can only go so far on your pass drop. You get the back of the end zone. So they came after him. He took the shot downfield. He didn't connect. But, boy, that was force against force.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw again. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 on the last play, 19 more here, and another first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up when they left off. Another good throw there. And this
First
offense,
quarter, really?
Here in the early going.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On the move to his left. This is caught. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Eric Ebron. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the timing a bit off that time.
Timing? The dude's supposed to be doing a streak. Why is he on the 5 yards away?
But it'll be second down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Second and 10.
My wide receiver didn't run.
They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. Back to Smith-Schuster. This time complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game. Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Complete. It's Johnson.
Got lucky. That defender was right there.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Somebody messed up right there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. In to make the stop, Patrick Queen, the linebacker, the Ravens' leading tackler in 2020. So we reach halftime here in this. We now proceed to the... Back to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. Sometimes the one-handed catches are unnecessary, but he was trying to ward off the defender with the other, so maybe that was just a good play.
So that tells you that not only do they imagine those types of catches, they actually work on them with defenders jostling them in order to keep their concentration and haul it in.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 15 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. coverage, and it's intercepted.
Why is he double coverage? He's supposed to run all the way down.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense.
You're not supposed to be cutting across the field. It's supposed to be a streak.
But giving the ball away here in the
Come
opening
on,
quarter.
dude. You want me to stop throwing to you?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Second and 1. They'll roll him out right. Toward the right
And I had to
side
hurry.
line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense.
No, he thought of
with that
himself,
incompletion.
that dude's coming right at me.
Sliding out
I don't
of
want
the
to die.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And now off to the races, down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Oh,
And this
that was
nearly
dumb.
an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Steps away. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. He'll drop to throw. He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Najee Harris.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.
Alright. Well, that's it for this. So we'll continue the rest of the season next time.